even starred in the movie
Oh, he has.
about silat, but whether it is on air already, I'm not sure. But he's an actor now.
He's an actor. He's a celebrity pesilat.
Yeah.
That is interesting, isn't it?
See how he evade the front kick? He just moved back one step.
And he's affected the first drop.
Yeah.
And earlier it was TITO HENDRA to land a few knocks with a kick. Well, both lads do have the pace element. There's no doubt about it.
The Indonesian guy look lean.
Well, just a failed attempt here, but he is fast. So Mohammad Al Jufferi has pulled in. Well, a few points, but it's TITO HENDRA who still leads by 2 points. Very interesting to see the outcome of this of this matchup. And that attempt to drop. Persistence does pay, but not so easy.
Yeah.
So at the end of round one, we look at the score, and that pretty much will tell us the story. We still have verification and 6 seconds left.
To the blue corner again.
Mohammad Al Jufferi
Now it's
is on 6 points, TITO HENDRA on 5. Certainly been a close one, and it's after that fall that he effected, Mohammad Jufferi, that made all the difference.
just evade the kicks. Yeah.
And it's not going to be easy to get TITO HENDRA off his feet either.
It touched the ground. It's a ball.
There's good camaraderie between the lads here. Very closely fought encounter. 9-8.
Yeah.
And we were just talking earlier, and Ross, you said we've probably got a fresh face, and it's not the usual opponent that Mohammad Al Jufferi faces. But your view on TITO HENDRA, you mentioned he's lean, he's extremely fast,
Yeah.
and he's got good technique.
Yeah. You don't be a bad pesilat if you represent Indonesia. They have tons and tons of good pesilat.
So you really have to have that X factor.
Yeah,
And he certainly does. Certainly does. You can always you keep saying this category, this kind of mid-level weight category, and I think the reason why you have so many good persilats in this region who are of this category is because they prefer that balance of pace and power.
yeah.
That's very wrong for the ring corner. TITO HENDRA pulling his own for this one. Still just 2 points that separate the persilats. Here's his attempt to go over, and was there a bit of injury there for
Yeah.
Mohammad Al JUFFERI? Certainly looks like it.
If this happen, there's attempt on drops, right? So the official must give the drops, whichever. If not now, the decision of the drop is hanging. So who drop, blue or red? You give the decision.
So finish that off before you can.
If not now, like we spectator, you are wondering what happened, who drop, who don't
Absolutely.
drop, who get the point, who lost the point.
But he seemed to be dizzy just for a bit.
So the blue corner.
Very wrong for the blue corner. So round 2, there's still 90 seconds left. Slipped on his own accord, TITO HENDRA. But just as we
The
mentioned
blue
earlier,
corner make him slip. You know the movement.
Yeah.
He go here, he turn here.
so he didn't have any object to land his attack against.
Yeah.
That's smart, actually.
Smart.
Absolutely smart.
It's a drop again.
Very drop for the ring corner.
You can see very clearly the blue corner is expert on the old rules. So when the new rules come, he always fall during the grappling time.
You're so right about that.
Yeah.
And I'm beginning to understand more and more why you keep reminding me of the fact that it's not easy.
It's not easy.
The new rules are not easy. It will be maybe in a year or so.
You get
With
used to it, yeah.
constant practice. But if all along you've been different, it's
That is if the old rules falling. That is very wrong. But
That's
if that kind of grappling last time is illegal, now they make it legal.
I have to say one thing though, Roz. I like these two lads.
Yeah.
It's
Spot by the other. You can
very,
see that,
very good. Very sporting.
they respect each other.
Good amount of respect. They're enjoying the match. He's going to get a points deduction, no doubt there. That's a huge points deduction.
Yeah, it's
Was there a
5
hit
point.
to the face? Looks like it.
So they want to verify whether it is true or not. Hit the face. Okay, the face is not 1, it's 5. You hit the face like that is 5 point if you really hit. It is not 1. It is the old rule is 1.
But I think they deducted 5 for him because
Yeah.
he was on 14.
That's why now
He
yeah,
wants
yeah,
to verify
they want
whether
to
it was
verify.
really a face
Oh, yeah.
hit.
like, but his complaint is not 5 point, it's 1 point deduction. His complaint,
But that was in the old rules.
So he is accepting that he hit the face, but it should be 1, you see.
Yeah. So you just got to throw the new rule book.
But let's see how the VAR outcome.
So they've got his points back up till the decision is made.
Yeah.
It'll rest at. It was close. It was
Yeah, it
close,
was
15-14. So I do hope that there was no face hit, because if there was, it's just going to change the points again.
Yeah.
But also that point of impact is so important, and it's a very fine line, Roz, when you hit the gear and then your hand slips and hits the face.
Yeah.
Or you tend to hit and maybe your opponent dips his face
Tap down,
forward.
yeah.
And very, very fine line.
If a direct face hit, there is a penalty.
Also, in a flurry of movement, or when you do attack, and you know that when you attack, you're never going to attack with caution. You're always going to attack with aggression.
Yeah.
And when that happens, those face hits, or the hit to the thigh,
Tend to hit.
tends to be a part of the momentum where
Yeah.
you can't stop or control that.
Sometimes like this face, yeah. You already aim your punch down here. But when you move, he move.
He can hit his face.
Yeah.
You're aiming for his shoulder. Yeah. So just to look back, we've got this game, this match on right now, and then we've got another big match happening where Abdul Razak bin Abdul Rashid of Singapore will face off with Wu Dak Hung of Vietnam. This is going to be a very interesting matchup, and we shall figure out what exactly happens in that one, and that's going to be followed by another male match. So we've got male matches all the way to the end of the first session, and then we come back, of course, later on with 3 female events in the second session of the day. So right now we get on to, and we get on to our VAR and try and find out what the outcome is of this well move. We are still stuck in round 2. A screenshot like this of the 3 officials actually checking the VAR, it just reminds me of television, and I'm not saying television, it reminds me of prime television, CSI.
Yes.
That's such a perfect shot if you look at it.
And all in the suit, in the tie. Okay, now they made a decision.
And here's exactly what happened. You're gonna get a view of that. They just showed us a slight glimpse.
So it stands -5.
So there was that slight flick to the face. A bit unfortunate for TITO HENDRA.
But the dispute
Yes,
is not about hitting the face. He was disputing
The point.
Deduction 1 point, not 5 point. That is his gripe.
Yeah. So
Another grapple down.
I think he still hasn't got the whole pictures yet, but TITO HENDRA doing well to pull back the points quickly, but second time around just a bit unfortunate.
So this blue fighter, he must get out of there. You see, he must get out the fire, because his kicking is good.
It's good. It's absolutely good.
But when he grapple together, he will fall.
So it's now even Stevens. And at the end of round 2, what a fabulous end. The lads stuck on 15 points each. And it looks like Mohammad Al JUFFERI has got a slight worry regarding his left leg.
The way you land and land, you see, he's already tapered.
Now he's got my favorite tape on. For the longest period of time, I do believe in every sport that we played, whether we used to play, cricket or football, and every time we'd get an injury, all of us have done this, and Roz, you've done this as well. You strap up joints and you strap up,
And
especially
continue
during
to
a
play,
contest,
continue to
and
play.
continue to play. And then, of course, you have things like the new form of kinesiology tape
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
come along, which you stick according to a certain pattern on your foot or your
Yeah.
hand, and you know it helps. And
Amazing,
believe me,
yeah.
it works.
Amazing
It
editing,
works,
yeah.
absolutely, because it increases blood circulation to those particular areas according to the pattern. Self-healing in a way. But here's the fascinating part, right?
Yeah,
So every
yeah.
time I go to buy it, and
Yes, yes.
they always ask me, what color do you want? Do you want blue? Do you want green? Do you want... And I'm like, what difference does it make? They're like, I mean, why would you want colors for healing? Oh,
That's nice,
that
yeah.
is a hard drop.
Yeah.
That is a hard drop.
This is him, you know. You grapple, you're gonna fall. You do this because that's your specialty, you know.
That is a massive hard drop.
Yeah.
So Mohammad Al Jaferi on 18 points. Tito Hendra knows that he's got to
Okay, 2. See?
get in, and
Miss 10 point deduction.
that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So it's 10 points off. And every time he's had those points deductions, he's worked his way back in.
Yeah.
But this time
the
around,
leg, the leg. He was shouting, the leg.
I think Mohammad Al Jaferi has a problem with his left leg. It's either his,
You need to count.
I think it's his
You need to
hamstring,
count. You need to count, yeah.
his hamstring,
Yeah.
or his, yeah, that's a serious problem, or the knee.
Yeah. You need to count. Because if you call the medic, it's unfair for the red corner. Because he's doing a valid attack. So if you call the medic, he get the chance to recover.
Absolutely. He's had a point deduction, but I just feel, how would you call it at a point like this?
Disqualification, the third time.
That is unfortunate.
Third time is
I
disqualification.
can't help but feel unfortunate for Tito Hendra.
Immediately he realized he hit the
He
face.
realized it,
Yeah.
absolutely. It was such a fantastic
Yeah.
match. They're such great opponents, these two.
Yeah. See,
Wonderful
this
lads.
is sportsmanship.
Wonderful lads. I really enjoyed this match.
Yeah.
Just a bit unfortunate it had to end with a disqualification, and that's, well, in the spur of the moment, and it's unintentional, but amazing lads. And these two are great role models for the sport.
Yeah.
Absolutely.